Yo, what's up guys, Goblin here, welcome to this new episode. In today's video, we're going to be testing out the Lumberjack evolution nerf. Lumberjack's ghost life cannot be extended by rage spell. And then also the Berserker got a hit speed buff, plus 20% damage per second, which is from 0.6 seconds to 0.5 seconds. So we're going to try both out in the same deck. We're going to be trying out in the Breach Spam deck. And by the way, in my opinion, the nerf especially is a pretty big change, especially in those situations where we're able to expand the lifetime of the ghost. Which would just, I don't know, like, it didn't even feel like a real thing in Clash Royale. Like, in my opinion at least, that wasn't, good for the game. I kind of like the change they did. And honestly, in my opinion, the Lumberjack evolution is still gonna work. It's still gonna be decent. It's just not gonna be, like, insanely broken in some situations where you could... Oh, wait, what? Did you guys see that, Zep? Okay, I see you. I see you, my friend. Anyways, once Spear Goblin survived, it's gonna help us a little bit. And we're gonna be facing Mega Knight here. Okay, so the Berserker did get a buff. I feel like Berserker before wasn't even that bad, but at the same time, it didn't really do much in many situations. So it was kind of like a strange card to have in your deck, in my opinion. Okay, we are gonna, I guess, distract the Mega Knight a little bit with the Berserker. In the meantime, the Cannoneer is gonna take care of everything, and I think Dr. Stein here should be able to just reset the Inferno Dragon to the point where we're not gonna... Okay, he does go with arrows. Let's actually keep up the pressure. Let's go with a Lumberjack. Let's go with Bedram. And let's go with Spear Goblins. Knowing that you just spent quite a lot of elixir, I think it's a good moment to, yeah, just continue being aggressive and trying to get something going here in single elixir. Okay. So, yeah, I don't know. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about the change they did to the Lumberjack. Do you guys think it's, yeah, necessary? Do you guys think it's a good change? I personally, speaking from like, also maybe like a competitive more side of the game, I think it's definitely more healthier for the game. I don't know if they're gonna like fully kill the card. I think it's still gonna be pretty strong. I guess we will find out in today's video as well. I'm gonna try out quite some matches with the Lumberjack evolution and see, yeah, what I think about it. And also, of course, let me know your opinion after seeing today's video. Okay, so definitely an interesting deck by him here. I would definitely like to pressure here. My idea is to pressure left side with a Lumberjack, and then I'm gonna go Goblin Stein right side. Nice. Okay, hopefully the cannon card can lock. Okay, perfect. And then afterwards the Dr. Stein is gonna constantly reset. He does go with a Mega Knight, but honestly he doesn't have any elixir right now. The bad thing is, how are we gonna defend the right side afterwards? That's also, yeah, one of the things I'm kind of worried about. But let's see what happens, guys. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, let's go with Berserker. Let's go with Spear Goblins here off to the side. Gonna go with a Lumberjack, and at this point all we need to do is just really DPS down the troops as soon as possible. He also has a balloon. What? He has Mega Knight balloon. Okay, the balloon is probably gonna take the tower here for sure. So I'm just gonna try and pressure here with the Bedram, with the Berserker. Lumberjack rage spell is gonna rage up everything. And let's in the meantime keep the pressure by going Goblin Stein left side as well. Okay, let's keep the pressure, guys. Let's go with Goblin Stein here. Let's go with Spear Goblins into the same lane as the Goblin Stein. We do have the Ghost on the right side. Is he gonna ignore it? Yeah, looks like he is gonna. Okay, nice. We are gonna take the right side tower at least. That is actually pretty good for us. So let's go with a cannon card here on defense against the Lumberjack. I feel like he's gonna go for a Mega Knight sometime soon. So we can... Oh yeah, he definitely wants to Mega Knight here. Man, this is kind of risky, but I'm gonna go with a Lumberjack plus Bedram push here towards the right side. Forcing out Elixir, and then if he does a Mega Knight on the left side, the cannon card was gonna get a lock. And if he doesn't defend the King Tower, honestly, that's gonna be quite a lot of damage, guys. Okay, nice. Look at the King Tower, guys. Oh my god, I think we 3-count him. Wait, did we just 3-count him? Okay, not completely, but we are getting so much damage to the point where I think all we need to do is just 2 arrow cycle him, or okay, not the best Inferno Dragon from him, if I would have to say. And then at this point, all we need to do is just, yeah, either get, I was about to say that, Bedram connection, or just cycle 2 more arrows. So nice game there, very nice. Not necessarily a prediction for the Mega Knight, but I was like, okay, I think he's gonna Mega Knight on top of the left side cannon card. Probably gonna be low on elixir, so let's pressure the King Tower, the 3-count there, with the evil Lumberjack, with the Bedram, and honestly, that was a very nice play. Really nice game. Lumberjack evolution still feeling pretty strong in that situation. I feel like there are some situations, if it just spawns, like the Ghost is still, of course, spawning, and in my opinion, that can definitely still deal a lot of damage to towers, to troops, but anyways, searching takes quite a while. See you guys soon with game number 2. Okay, let's go, guys. Hopping into game number 2. So yeah, just from game number 1 right there, I felt like the Lumberjack evolution is still pretty strong. There were some situations where the Ghost itself dealt quite a lot of damage to the troops. I think to the King Tower as well in the end. It actually dealt a lot of damage. So it really does depend on the situation, I guess. I guess it's pretty much like any card, right? Like any card in some situations can get a lot of value. In other situations, they don't do much. And by the way, very aggressive graveyard from the opponent right here. Let's see if we can punish him for this by going Bedram at the bridge. Let's see What is he gonna have to defend it? He goes with an Ice Wizard. Okay, he also goes with a Tornado. Let's go with a Goblin Stein here at the bridge, and let's see how is he gonna defend this without taking too much damage. But I think we should be able to at least get a bit of damage, right? Like, come on, give me at least a decent amount of damage here. I guess the damage we got is decent, not the best to be honest, but I guess it's an okay start to the match right here. Okay, so definitely gonna have Splashyard. I mean, he already showed Baby Dragon, he already showed pretty much the entire Splashyard deck. I do kind of want to be careful though, because I feel like he is probably going to try and activate the King Tower. So I'm actually just going to go with the Cannon card at the bridge. He doesn't have Night in Cycle. He does go with a Barbell. Okay. Barbell plus Ice Wizard. Wait, he just spent quite a lot of Elixir. I think we can pressure here with the Evil Lumberjack. He does also go with a Tornado, but I think he's kind of low on Elixir right now. Let's see if we can go with a Berserker and maybe get something going with a Batteram, knowing that he doesn't have Cannon in Cycle, knowing that he doesn't have that much Elixir. He does go with a Knight, but I think the Batteram should maybe connect, right? Let's see. No, it doesn't connect. Barely connects. Barbarian, one of the Barbarian is still able to get a lock and is still able to get a good amount of damage. So still nice get push and still nice sequence from us. Just not the best, yeah, how do you say, like, situation, I guess. Okay, so interesting matchup here. I would say that Splashyard in general has a very solid defense, so we definitely need to try and keep under pressure, try and take advantage of his cycle, especially in single elixir, because in double elixir most of the time it is actually gonna be pretty difficult for us to get something going. So luckily for me, I did not go with the ability there. I do want to be careful if he goes with a Graveyard. Let's, I guess, go Lumberjack. I'm gonna go Lumberjack a little bit more off to the side, and let's cycle Berserker opposite lane to maybe get some double lane pressure going afterwards. Okay, Goblin Stein like this. I want to go with the Doctor towards the right side, just to make sure that if he does go with, for example, a big push, we can still try and take everything down with the ability here. Okay, Spear Golems plus Ghost on defense. I think Berserker, just to make sure, because in the end of the day, we are, of course, using the Cannoneer, and the Cannoneer, we all know that is not the best tower troop against spammy cards. Okay, Evil Lumberjack towards the right side, Evil Batteram towards the right side as well. He does end up activating the King Tower, but still a very good situation for us. Let's go with arrows here offensively as well. Batteram is able to get one connection to the tower. Let's go with Spear Goblins as well, and we are able to get a lot of damage done to his right side tower. And man, my nose is so itchy, guys. I'm not sure why. I do want to apologize for that. But anyways, let's focus on the match again. Let's go with the Lumberjack towards the left side. Let's wait and see what he's gonna do. Looks like he does go for a Graveyard, so let's actually just block everything in the bridge here. Let's go with an ability as soon as possible as well. And Berserker Loki cooking against the Graveyard. Okay, right as I say so, we take some damage, but overall doing a very good job at defending the Graveyard, the Berserker is. Okay, let's go with a Batteram here towards the right side. Let's wait a little bit and see, okay, what is he gonna do? Looks like he goes with his cannon. Let's go with a cannon card here towards the left side, and let's go with a Lumberjack. Okay, Spear Goblins off to the side, Berserker here as well. Look at the Lumberjack, guys, he needs to defend that. Okay, he goes with a Tornado. Let's go with a Batteram here on defense. Very important to pressure well defending, because this way we do not allow him to have enough elixir to both go in for the Graveyard and poison and also defend at the same time. Like, we forced him first to defend, and then afterwards is when we get the defense easier going. Okay, let's go with Goblin Stein. Let's go with a Lumberjack here as well. I want to just try and pressure, force out elixir to then afterwards hopefully get something going here with the Evil Batteram. So let's go with ability to take care of the cannon, to take care of the Knight. Let's in the meantime set up the Evil Batteram towards the right side. Let's go with a cannon card here towards the right side as well. I'm gonna go with a Lumberjack, and at this point all I'm trying to do really is just force out a lot of elixir defensively to then afterwards have easier how do you say, defenses myself. Okay, I honestly prefer that the Baby Dragon tanks. Let's go with a Berserker here. Let's go with Spear Goblins. Let's go with a cannon card here as well. He does go for a Tornado, which I guess is a good Tornado by him, but we still have a decent amount of time left. And look at the damage we dealt to the left tower with the push we did before, guys. Okay, let's keep under pressure. Let's go with a Batteram here. Nice. Cannon should go down. Let's go with Spear Goblins here as well. Let's go with a Lumberjack to continue pressuring. Let's go with an ability trying to take care of everything. Let's go with a Berserker here as well. And honestly, as long as he doesn't go in for a Graveyard, I think this should be our game. So I think as long as we just bridge spamming, pressure him as much as possible, we do end up winning the game, and we do end up even taking down his tower. But in the worst case scenario, not taking down his tower, we would have won by damage as well. So very nice gameplay. See you guys soon with game number 3. Okay, let's go, guys. Hopping into game number 3. Let me know in the comment section below, what is your first opinion after seeing the Lumberjack, or maybe you already tried out yourself before watching this video. But just by watching the video, what do you guys think about the Lumberjack? I personally think it's still pretty strong. Like, honestly, it still feels, yeah, very strong. Very fun deck to, or very fun card to use as well. Oh my god, did you guys see the body push? we just did. Like, we just pushed with the Lumberjack, the Veteran, towards the left side tower, to the point where the opponent, in this case, didn't pull it with his bomb tower. So, kind of a crazy play right there. And then also the Berserker feels really nice. I don't know, like, in many situations we didn't try it out, but so far, for example, with defending the graveyard, and just in general, I feel like it has been pretty strong. Like, it feels pretty nice, especially for two elixir cost card. Okay, we're gonna force out a lot of elixir. Let's go with a ghost here towards the right side. Let's go with a Lumberjack evolution as well to continue pressuring. And let's see, okay, let's go with a Berserker here as well. And let's see if we can get something going with the ghost. Rage up Berserker. And of course the Lumberjack is also gonna help kill whatever he drops. So let's see the Berserker here, guys. Level 15 Berserker gets... oh my... wow. Okay, so the Berserker actually... I don't want to say like super broken, but wow, that actually seemed very strong. Like, honestly, getting a small connection on the right side tower, she attacks super fast, of course, as I showed before in the intro of the video. Plus 20% attack speed, like DPS, damage per second, which of course is quite a lot if you ask me. So that was actually a crazy interaction right there with the Berserker getting just a few seconds, locking onto the tower, getting a lot of damage already. Okay, he kind of messes up the snowball, so two of the Spear Goblins are gonna stay alive. We do need to be very careful because this guy is running Balloon, by the way, and our air counters, I wouldn't say are like the best. So we do need to be, a little bit careful. Anyways, I think if we pressure well, if we take advantage of the fact that he doesn't have the best things on defense against our deck, we should be fine. But of course, we still need to, be very careful. Okay, nice. Once again, he kind of messes up the snowball. Evil skeletons, I think, are not gonna get much going right there, and we do force out a lot of elixir defensively. Ghost even gets one splash damage on the tower, so that's amazing. Let's in the meantime go with Spear Goblins. Let's go with Lumberjack here as well, and we need to... okay, wait, what is this guy doing with his snowballs, man? Like, you would assume that if he plays a lot with his deck, which I assume he's a main Balloon player, he would know how to throw snowballs, but this guy's just messing up snowball after snowball and really messing up the match because of it as well. In the meantime, on the counter push, we are going to take the right side tower. On the left side tower, we're also getting a lot of damage. I'm just going to continue pressuring to the point where he cannot go offensively, and I think at this point he also probably just gave up already. So not really sure what he did with his snowballs. I think it was definitely, like big mistakes by him. But anyways, we also played that really well. Nice pressure, and this deck honestly still feels really good. Especially the Berserker surprised me quite a lot there. Okay, so my overall thoughts so far after playing the 3 matches we just played, I feel like Lumberjack still feels pretty strong, especially in a deck like this. I mean, we don't even have Rage Spell, but of course the Rage Spell in general is kind of not necessarily gonna disappear, but of course decks like matchups where, for example, Log or Barbell used to be really good. Some people in the current meta, well, not in the current meta, I guess in the past meta already, we need to say, we're using it with Rage Spell, like for example Royal Giant. Now I guess the Royal Giant can still be used with the Lumberjack evolution. Probably just better to use it with the Barbell or with the Log. Because of the nerf, because of the interaction they just changed with this Lumberjack evolution. Okay, so definitely an interesting matchup here. I think this is gonna be Electro Giant, so a little bit tricky if you ask me, because we do not have a building, and of course facing an Electro Giant without building is definitely not something you really want to be facing. So I guess we need to be careful, but let's see, guys. Let's in the meantime go with a ghost towards the right side. I would like to keep up the pressure by going better. I'm not sure if he has Boulder in Psycho again. I don't think so, right? I think he might, I was about to say, I think he might be close to it. I didn't think he had it already in Psycho. So that's good for us. And let's in the meantime go with a Berserker just to make sure that the Knight doesn't get any unnecessary damage. Okay, so most definitely, I was about to say, most definitely gonna be Electro Giant. Looks like he does go with Electro Giant there at the bridge. He's maybe gonna go with a Tornado, so let's go with a Lumberjack behind the Bowler just to make it a little bit harder for him to Tornado, but he still manages to get the Tornado off, and wow, honestly, very good Tornado. I was expecting it to be really hard for him to Tornado it towards the tower, like in front of the tower. I guess I should have gone with the Lumberjack instead of here, like even more behind it, to the point where it really cannot just NATO it in front. Okay, anyways, no problem though. Let's in the meantime go, I guess we can just go with a Goblinstein. I'm probably just gonna go Goblinstein here off to the side. And we also have the Evil Veteran, but he does have the Boulder, which is one of the best cards in the game actually against the Evil Veteran, guys. So we need to be careful here. Let's in the meantime pop the ability. I guess we can go with a Berserker here towards the right side as well. Let's go with a Evil Veteran, and let's go with Spear Goblins here. Okay, let's go with his Bowler, man. Bowler against the Veteran, I'm telling you guys, is insane. And I think we pretty much just matched up against an impossible matchup. Like, honestly, I don't think what we do is gonna allow us to win this match. I mean, I'm not gonna give up or anything, but honestly, this is really not looking good at all for us, guys. Okay, let's focus up, though. Let's see if we can maybe somehow cook something, come up with something. Can we somehow win this match? That's the real question, but honestly, I don't think so, guys. Okay, let's go with Spear Goblins. Let's go with a cannon card here. He does end up using his Tornado. Let's go with a Lumberjack and... Okay, Berserker here as well. Let's go with Spear Goblins to help out the left side lane, because if not, the left side lane is gonna take a lot of damage. And okay, we did force out quite a lot of elixir there. I think we can maybe go with a Better here. Okay, he is spending quite a lot of elixir. Can we maybe get something going with the Goblin's Time plus Lumberjack now? Okay, he just also uses Barbell. I'm kind of gonna go all in here. Okay, let's go with an ability like this. Let's go with Spear Goblins on defense. We do need to, of course, still defend, but we are getting a lot of damage all of the sudden. And wait a second, because we're low-key kind of cooking right now. Unfortunately, the boulder on the left side is gonna get quite a lot of damage with the shot on top of the Spear Goblins, but overall situation is still, I would say, pretty decent for us. Okay, cannon card here on defense. Let's go with a Better here to pressure. Let's go with Spear Goblins as well. He does go with a boulder, so we can maybe get a Goblin's Time going, but I don't know, man. Should I go? Okay, I think I'm gonna go Goblin's Time in the back to try and get the 3-card cycle going and try and somehow still win this matchup right here. Okay, let's go with a Ghost like this. Let's go with a cannon card here to try and DPS on the board, and afterwards also go on the counter push with the Goblin's Time. Let's go with a Better here towards the right side, Spear Goblins towards the left side to try and help DPS. Let's go with Berserker here as well. He does go with his Barbell, so nice Barbell by him. And honestly, what a difficult matchup this is, guys. Like, I don't know if we can even potentially do something to, yeah, win this. I'm gonna try and go like all in here, but this is, yeah, probably just... Man, look at the defense. He has Bowler, Nado, Cannon, Knight, Phoenix. Like, he has the perfect defense against our deck. Ghost as well, going invisible right there. And I think this is pretty much going to be a good game, unless we, as I said, like, get something crazy going. But man, I don't really see how, because all he's gonna do is just, exactly, all he's gonna do is just go with the Bowler, go with the Nado. He has Barbell, he has Cannon, he has everything necessary to be able to defend us. The fact that this was still kind of close, I think is already a really good thing from us. So let's go with a Better here. Let's, I guess, go with arrows offensively. But yeah, there's just no way for us to break through the defense. He even says thanks. He even BMs out, man. Impossible matchup for us. It was not really close, but still. Come on, you should have just won that super easily, in my opinion at least. Anyways, nice try. See you guys soon with the next match. Okay, let's go, guys. Hopping into the next match. Very unfortunate loss right there against Electro Giant. Honestly, Electro Giant, in my opinion, was a very, very difficult matchup, mainly because of the fact that we do not have anything to distract it directly. We do not have a building, but then also the fact that he has such a good defense basically just made that impossible for us. Anyways, let's focus on the next match. Looks like we're up against someone with Heal Spirit, Lumberjack. Probably going to be a Giant matchup if I would have to take a guess. Not sure, but definitely looking like a Giant deck to me. Okay, let's go with Spear Goblins here to distract the Lumberjack a little bit. I guess I'm gonna have to go with a Goblin's Time here to tank the Prince, because if not, the Prince is definitely gonna get a lot of damage, a lot of value. And this is looking like, yeah, I think this is gonna be Giant Prince with Lumberjack. This deck used to be played with Rage Spell. I wonder if this guy is still using the Rage Spell right now. I think I'm gonna pop the ability here. Honestly, ability for 2 elixir to be able to take care at least of the Mega Minion to the point where it dies to arrows. I think it's worth it. And then afterwards, Lumberjack plus Berserker here on defense to try and deal with his Lumberjack and also deal with his, yeah, push in general. Okay, I think I'm gonna let the Lumberjack be, and let's see. Like, look, this guy, man, he did not check the... this guy did not check the balance changes yet, because the fact that he went with Rage, and he also went with it so early, by the way, just shows that he does not know about the nerf yet. Let's see if he later on tries it again, but that, like, interaction doesn't work anymore. I think everyone knows by now, because of course that's what I said in the intro, but this guy apparently didn't see the, yeah, what's it called? This guy didn't see the balance changes. Okay, let's go with a Better here. I'm not sure if he's... I think he might have a Lightning. Let's see if he Lightnings here. Let's just try and pressure here as much as possible. Let's go with arrows here offensively, so trying to take care of the Bomber, trying to damage everything. Lumberjack is still alive as well. Let's go with Spear Goblins here off to the side. And this Lumberjack is gonna get quite a lot of damage, guys, because of course the Ghost still spawns. As I said before, the interaction didn't change much. The only interaction which changed is that you can now not keep it alive anymore. So really nice push right there. We are gonna take his right side tower just like that. Very nice push. Take advantage of the Lumberjack, and honestly, Lumberjack evolution in those situations, at least, in my opinion, are still super strong. Like, I don't know what you guys think about the Lumberjack. I don't know if you guys think it's still strong, if they get messed up too bad with the change they did, but in my opinion, at least, it is still worth it 100% sure. Okay, let's actually just pop the ability here towards the right, so I want to try and DPS down the prince as much as possible. Let's go with a last second spear goblins here to keep our Goblin, no, I wouldn't say to keep our Goblin still alive, but his ghost, the Lumberjack ghost, actually does end up taking care of it. But anyways, this is, yeah, looking like good game already. Unless something crazy happens here, but honestly, we can, yeah, defend this. I don't want to say super easily, but we should be able to defend this. We have the better amp to distract. We can go with a cannon card. We have arrows. We can go with spear goblins, if anything, but it's not even necessary. So, very nice defense, very nice W. Very nice video overall. Only lost once against Electro, but anyways, that's gonna be it for today, for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to smack the like button. If not subscribed to the channel, feel free to subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in one of my next videos. Take care, guys.